Intrigue, conspiracy, harassment. 3 words that have reverberated in the venerated halls of India's Supreme Court these last few days. Spoken out loud at times, whispered at others. The reason? Sexual harassment allegations against the Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi. He denies them. In fact, he's called it a conspiracy. Here's the case.
It was a bombshell. Allegations of sexual harassment levelled against the senior-most judge of the world's largest democracy. A former Supreme Court staffer made the claims last week. Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi denied them. Then came another shocker. Gogoi claimed the allegations were part of a larger conspiracy against him and against the independence of the judiciary itself. To be clear, there are 2 parallel cases in this regard. This is what they are about. On April 19th, a former junior court assistant at the top court writes to 22 Supreme Court judges. She says the CJI made unwanted sexual advances towards her at his residence office in October last year. She says she rejected them and she was sacked in December, adding that her family was persecuted thereafter. The next day, the Chief Justice convenes a special bench for an urgent hearing. Here, he says the allegations were part of a larger conspiracy against him, against the judiciary. On April 23rd, the full court convenes without the Chief Justice. Justice S.A. Bobde, the next most senior judge, forms an in-house panel to look into the allegations. Justice Bobde, Justice NV Ramana and Justice Indira Banerjee are named to the panel for a departmental enquiry, not a judicial one. The next day, the complainant objects to Justice Ramana's inclusion. She says he's practically family to Justice Gogoi. She also says the panel does not meet the Vishaka guidelines. On April 25th, Justice Ramana recuses himself from the panel. In the parallel case, the court has been holding daily hearings on Justice Gogoi's allegation of a larger conspiracy against him and the judiciary. At the midst of this case is Advocate Utsav Bains. On April 20th, Bains took to Facebook to claim that a lobby of disgruntled judges, fixers, corporate scamsters and a few corrupt politicians planned the conspiracy. The reason? That their, quote, corrupt works won't go in through the Supreme Court, end quote. On April 22nd, Bains filed an affidavit in the court. Claims he was offered a 50 lakh rupee bribe to represent the woman who was accused the CJI of sexual harassment. The next day, Bains submits a sealed cover to the court. A special bench comprising Justices Arun Mishra, Rohinton Nariman and Deepak Gupta begins hearing the affidavit. The court summons the heads of CBI, IB and Delhi Police to consult in the case. On April 24th, the bench asked Bains to back his claims of disgruntled Supreme Court staffers being part of the conspiracy. Tells him to file an additional affidavit. On April 25th, Bains submits another sealed envelope. His claim of privilege is shot down. Basically, the judges want him to name names. Bench calls allegations of fixing very serious. Serious enough that the Supreme Court has ordered former Supreme Court Judge A.K. Patnaik to head an inquiry into allegations of a conspiracy. Bureau Report, WION World is One.